Welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. An NL West matchup on the show. It's the Arizona Diamondbacks and the San Diego Padres. John Shambi, Chris Singleton with you. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. And on the hill today, Seth Lugo. How about a report on him, Chris?
Well, that whip is just below the league average, and that's a good thing in this case, not allowing too many base runners. So on most days, he's going to go out there and compete and put his team in a position to win, and I expect to see that from him in this one today.
Okay, all set to go. Now it's the right fielder, Corbin Carroll. Pitch misses.
Ball.
And we're underway from San Diego. And the righty deals.
Ball.
Just missed. Inside,
Ball, no.
just missed. In for a strike, now 3-1.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
In for a strike, now it's 3-2.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
And that one is lifted in the air. Soto gets under it, drops into the glove, and there's one away. Here's Ketel Marte. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
Back up the middle and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
For him right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Man at first. Here's Tommy Pham. Ball one, no strikes. Marte, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Next
That's a
offering
ball.
upstairs.
He's clearly trying to work him away here. Both pitches off the plate. If you really want to put the ball in play, you're going to have to stay back and drive it to the opposite field.
Good hitters count the 2-0. And that one fouled off. They say you win.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now.
That's
Started
a check.
to go
Did he
after
swing?
it. Now a look down to first. Did not go.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Waits the defender for the strikeout.
Well, getting a good look at the pitcher here in the first inning isn't a bad thing. I know he struck out, but you can live with that as long as the other hitters in this lineup can learn something from it.
it's Christian Walker. And first offering is fouled off. You know, Christian Walker, a guy who had a really successful amateur career. His college ball with the South Carolina Gamecocks. They won the College World Series twice with Walker, and he tied the College World Series record for most career hits with 28. Next pitch is in the dirt, and that's ball one. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball.
Good fastball going early until they show they can make some good contact. You keep on throwing the pitch.
That hits the
2-2.
dirt, and it's 2-2.
That's
Walker
a check.
checks
What do you
the
got?
swing. Now an appeal to first. Didn't go. And that one hammered. That's back there. Out of here. He flexes his power with that swing. His 29th of the season. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ripped on a line. Tatis makes the grab. And that is that. Two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Back here at Petco Park. And starting this one, Brandon Pfaadt.
Oh, you know this guy wants to be better than that. I mean, the ERA is bloated. He understands that he's got to put his team in a better position to win ball games. And at this point, you have to forget about your own individual stats, and you have to go out there and attack and try to get that W. And if you do that, you'll look up, and most likely that ERA will have dropped over time.
Now the DH for the Padres, Ha-Sung Kim. And a pitch. That misses. And it's 1-0.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
There's a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And that one is inside.
Curveball kind of backed up on him there. I think it just slid out of the hand a little bit too soon.
The wind of the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Swing and a pop-up. Marte should have it. And out number 1 on the grab. And the batter will be Fernando Tatis Jr. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1-0.
And a swing and a miss there.
1-1.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
Tatis waits. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Righty to the plate. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. One down, base is empty. Fouls it off, still 1-2. And the right-hander deals. That one misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
This guy's a fun guy to watch taking at bat. He just battles up there. He doesn't take a pitch off at all. Makes it so difficult on the pitchers out there. You can tell they get frustrated with how long it takes to put him away.
That one lifted to left. Gurriel has it sized up. 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Juan Soto,
ball.
the next to hit, takes ball 1.
1 ball, no strikes.
Pitch misses.
Ball.
2 balls, no strikes.
2-0. Yeah.
There's a strike.
I think he was sitting off speed right there because he just let the fastball go by.
That
Ball.
misses. And now 3 balls.
3 balls,
and a strike.
1 strike.
Righty delivers.
Full
Swing
count.
and a miss. And a full count now.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big time velo on the bump and big time pop at the plate.
Ground ball up the middle. Throws to first.
That's an out.
They get the out on Soto. Inning over. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. And they're down 2-0. Back here in San Diego, now the third baseman, Jace Peterson. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average. In the air, out towards left center. That's down. 1 hops off the wall. Safe at second with a leadoff double.
Wastes no time there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Alec Thomas now, good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
It's so impressive because these guys have to do so much study and preparation for their pitchers, for opposing hitters, and really their #1 job is to guide that staff through a ball game. And so when you also can turn it up offensively and be a force there, that is a win-win, every manager's dream.
The pitch.
Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes.
And there's the strike. Peterson stands at second with no outs. There's the strike.
Full count.
Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Kicks and deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. Peterson rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they're up by 3.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's the catcher, Gabriel Moreno. Off the mark there. And that is ball 1. Runner at first with no outs here. Next
Ball
pitch
two.
misses inside. Now 2-0. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like it kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
2-0 to count. Here it comes.
No, that's the ball.
Just off the outside part of the plate. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. 3-0 down. Good
Ball
plate
four.
appearance
Take your
there.
base.
Able to take the walk.
Definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Here
Check
you go.
swing. Now an appeal to third. No swing. Slow ground ball to the right side.
Foul ball.
And foul ball. First and second here, no outs.
That's a
Perdomo
check. Did he
checks
go?
the swing. Appeal to third. No swing, says Freddie Ferguson. That one in for a strike. 2-2.
Two balls.
Backdoored him with the
Two
breaking
strikes.
ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Here puts it away for the out. And there's one down. This is Corbin Carroll. Lied out his first time.
He's been such a good hitter with runners in scoring position. Some guys just take it to another level. For him right now at the plate, it's like everyone else is in slow motion and he's in full speed.
Ball
Ball
one
one.
there.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn 2, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get 2 and end up with nothing.
And the 1-0. Swing and
One
a miss.
ball. One strike.
Runners at first and second with one gone. Line drive to short and caught.
Nice swing and good solid contact. That ball was smoked, but needed a little more lift to get into the outfield gap. Maybe a little more backspin.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. Singled and scored his first time. Pitch misses
Ball.
inside, and that's ball 1. Still in the second, already at 44 pitches, so some concern there.
Hurry.
Next offering is in for a strike. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it, and an excellent job keeping it right there. Kicks and fires. Fouls one off. 2-2. Two on, 2 outs.
Ball.
That's down and in.
He should get
Full
a
count.
pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
First and second, 2 down. To the right side. Tosses to the pitcher, covering the bag. And that's the 3rd out. So 1 run in the inning on this base hit. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Welcome back. Here's Manny Machado to start it off. Chris, whether it's superstition or things guys do just to get themselves mentally focused, Manny Machado has a routine. He'll write
Ball
the
one.
initials N in the
1-0.
infield dirt to honor his grandfather, Francisco Nunez. Next pitch
Ball 2,
misses,
up.
and the count is 2-0. And he deals. And a big swing and a miss. Next
Full
offering
count.
is down low. And a pitch. And he walked
Take your
it.
base. Ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
So a man aboard, and here is Xander Bogaerts. In there for strike 1. Outside.
1-1.
And that is cut on
1-2.
miss. And it's 1-2.
Clearly, he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
No.
Next one just misses. And it's 2-2.
It's a good take.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. That's 1 out, the bottom of the 2nd.
Just indecisive in that at bat. He couldn't commit to the slider. Tried to sit in between. Just not able to put the bat on the ball.
Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. That
Yep.
catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1. Right-hander kicks, deals, and a foul ball. Here's a tapper towards short. Quick feed to second for 1, and he'll eat it and be happy with the out. Gary Sanchez at the plate. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Fought off foul. The pitch. That misses
Ball,
the
no.
zone, and it's a ball and a strike. And another
2-1.
ball. Cronenworth off of first with 2 away.
Hey.
2-1 pitch is in there, and the count is even. That one
Full
drifts
count.
inside.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for San Diego. They trail it here 3-0. And welcome back. All set for the start of the inning. And here is Tommy Pham.
Duro, duro.
Pham goes 6'1", 225 pounds, and he's usually in the outfield. Today he's the DH. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
You know, Boog, people don't realize how far the jog is from the dugout to the outfield position. And if you're playing in Oakland, man, it's a country mile to get out there. So for him to be able to be the DH today, that is really a nice day off.
Next
Ball
pitch
inside.
Now 1-2. Slice the other way. That's a base hit.
Well, he found himself behind in the count right there, but he didn't give in. That was maybe even a little off the plate, but no problem getting the barrel to it. Man, he does such a nice job, and that's what you're supposed to do with a pitch in that location.
Man at first, and next will be the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. He's already homered in this one. That one down the line, and it stays fair.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Pretty tough for the infielders to do. And even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that.
Here's Gurriel
Ha!
in there, and it's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Pham headed for the plate. Now a long throw home. And he's in there as a run scores.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
Now it's Jace Peterson. Doubled his first time up. Swing and a miss.
No ball.
Strike one.
One strike.
Oh, 1 down. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Not a great curveball there at all, but clearly he wasn't looking for it because it just dropped right into the happy zone, and it looked like, to me, the swing was a little bit late. Tells me he gave up on it early and then just tried to have that emergency hack at the last second to put it in play.
Alec Thomas, the next to hit, singled and drove in a run his first time through. On the ground to third, might be two. On
Yep.
and that's two.
Got him. That's an out.
So it's 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. We move on to the bottom of inning number 3. It's the Diamondbacks 4 and the Padres nothing. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. Back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. Hard hit left side. Over to first.
He's out.
Leadoff hitter gone in the third. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate.
Kind of a throwback. No batting gloves.
Grisham
That's
in
a
his
ball.
4th year, hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he's a former National League Gold Glover. The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Thomas gets under it. Puts it away for the out. Up now the Padre leadoff man, Ha-Sung Kim. 0 for 1 so far. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And it's
0-2.
0-2.
Two pretty nasty sliders to get this hitter in an 0-2 count. If you're up there at the plate, you got to look up in the zone and spit on anything that's down.
Foul.
The 0-2. And down on strikes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. Back here at Petco Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the fourth, Gabriel Moreno. The wind and the pitch. Ball one, no strikes.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
The next
That's
offer
inside.
misses.
Ball 2.
And that's ball 2. Now
Ball.
one missed.
Well, I would expect in this
3-0.
3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if he'll walk you.
And he
Strike.
flips a breaking ball in there or a changeup.
Either one. Something off speed. Good arm action on it. Whatever it was.
And that's
That's a ball. Take your base.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
And first offering is fouled off. Moreno gets his lead at first. Nobody out. Comes up empty on the
No
swing.
ball.
0-2
2
now.
strikes.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Squirts away a little bit. And the runner holds. And now it's 1-2. Ground ball right side, could be 2. On to Booker.
That's an F.
On to Cooper,
Out.
and it's a double play.
I think 4-6-3 double plays like that are way tougher than these guys make it look sometimes, because no matter how you do it, the feed from the second baseman is a tough one. That's where footwork really comes into play, but right there, very well done.
Carroll lays
Ball.
off down low as he digs in for the 3rd time. Foul ball. The 1-1. And that's in the
Ball.
dirt. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Boog, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Ketel Marte up to the plate. Singleton scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. Lugo
He's safe.
keeping him close. Another hit first.
He's
and
safe.
he's back again. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. That one carrying and gone. He leaves the yard to right. Home run number 20 on the year, and they add a couple more. It's 6-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. At bat after at bat, he's that confident. For a pitcher, the odds are in your favor if you keep that breaking ball down. That time, he got punished for it. Hitter just did a really good job of staying within himself and getting the barrel to the baseball.
Tom Cosgrove taking over on the mound.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
So 2 down, and next is the Diamondbacks DH, Tommy Pham, 1 for 2. 0-1. And the pitch. And fouled off. Next pitch is inside. Going to count 1 and 2.
1 ball.
Really
2
good
strikes.
take, especially with 2 strikes.
Misses inside. 2 and 2.
2 balls. 2 strikes.
Here comes a pitch. And there's
Full
a ball.
count.
The
Ball
3-2
4.
is
Take your
off
base.
the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is, if you are the offensive side of it.
Walker
Ball
in the
1.
box for the 3rd time today as he takes
1
that
ball.
one off the
no
plate.
strikes.
The 1-0. And
Ball.
the 1-0 misses low. It is 2 and 1. Snap throw to first.
He's
Pham
safe.
back to first safely. And he chases a high
2-2.
fastball there.
Well, you know this guy wants a pitch up. So got to set your sights down a little bit. You can't lose your discipline and go after a pitch that you just can't do anything with.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Ketel Marte with the blast for Arizona. Back here at the ballpark. And now the right fielder, Fernando Tatis Jr.
Clearly down in this ball game, and you can't look at the deficit and try to get it all back in one swing. It's got to come one at bat at a time, and even shrink it down smaller, pitch to pitch. Make that guy on the mound work to get you out.
And here it comes. Fernando Tatis
Ball.
Jr. What a talent. What a hitter, Chris. A guy who's won a Silver Slugger in both 2020 and 2021. And in 21, he became the first Padre voted into the All-Star game since Tony Gwynn in 1999.
Yeah, if this kid could just stay healthy, he could be one of the greatest to play the game.
Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. And, Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Soto takes a ball as he stands in for the 2nd time.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Next offering is in for a strike. lifted in the air right center field. Thomas gets under it. 2 up, 2 down. Two outs, base is empty. Here's the third baseman, Manny Machado. He reached on a walk his first time.
That's
that
a
one's
strike.
in there, 0-1.
He's pitching well,
0-1.
but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Clips the corner. That's strike 2.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The next
Ball.
pitch misses. Now 1-2.
He
1-2.
wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout. Just didn't locate it very well.
Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Can't connect on the curveball, struck him out. Padres down in order. Still up against a 6-0 deficit. New inning getting started. Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a pitch. Makes the grab, 1 away. So up next, Jace Peterson.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. First pitch,
Ball.
and he just misses.
1-0.
This guy plays third base like he's a shortstop, and he welcomes the difficult play. Can throw from so many different angles and makes really tough plays look very easy.
No.
Good eye right there. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have
Ball
good
3.
feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
There's a strike, 3-1. At the belt and fires. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. The punch out there. Now 2 away.
Committed to that breaking ball just a little too much and couldn't pull the bat back in time. You know, once you get it going, it can be so tough to stop the momentum of that barrel. Good pitch, had him fooled.
And first offering is fouled off. Now 1-1.
1-1.
Two down, nobody on. Swings and sends a rocket to right. Tatis makes the grab on the run. Nothing doing for Arizona. They lead it though, 6-0. We head to the bottom of the 5th. It's Xander Bogaerts now. They've got a potent lineup, and when you think about teams capable of rallying from this kind of deficit, they're right at the top of the list. The pitch. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Padres, from what we've seen, I think it's fair to wonder if they've been too patient at the plate. They found themselves behind in the count quite a bit. They're trying to be patient, but it's mostly resulting in outs, not base runners. And you could argue it's making things more difficult at the plate.
So digging in now for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Thomas quickly gets it back in. Rudder stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field. Could be a chance here for them to start clawing back into this ballgame.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate. Bogarts on second. Cronenworth on at first with nobody out. That
That's
one
a ball.
misses. And a count
One
even
ball,
1-1.
one strike.
In today's game, you look at exit velocity as a measure of process. And if guys are hitting the ball hard, eventually the results usually follow. Gary Sanchez, he is a guy that hits the ball hard. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Swings through that one.
2 strikes.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Next one is
Full
off
count.
the plate. And that's ball 3. And they're
Ball
all
4.
loaded up.
Now a great back and forth in that at bat. He had to lay off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
Base hit and a run comes in. Thomas fires it to the plate. Not in time.
No, he's safe.
safe as they score a pair on the play.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. And there are a lot of hits there.
And now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. 0 for 1 with a flyout. They say you win.
No balls. 1 strike.
No outs, runners at first and second. Next offering is fouled back. Oh and 2 now. And
No,
now
off
1
the
and
plate.
2.
0-2 fastball way out of the zone. I think he's trying to speed him up. Got to stay back. Off speed's probably coming.
The 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. And that
2-2.
one almost got him. Left-hand hitter waits.
What do you
Starting
got?
to go after it. Now a look down to third, and he went around. Rule to swing. So the lineup flips over. Digging in, Ha-Sung Kim. Just
No.
missed. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Next
Ball.
one misses, And it's 2-0.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
That's a base hit. And they hold the runner at third, but the bases are loaded now with 1 out.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle.
Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
That's out to center field. Thomas gets under it and makes the grab. Runner tags from third. Cut off. Now a throw home. And he's in there. And a run comes in to score.
Well, he'll take the sac fly on the mound right there. Bases loaded. I mean, this is a high leverage situation. And if you can limit the other team, you're doing pretty good work. See if he can get this next out.
So first and second with 2 outs. Juan Soto now. Chris Soto was a runner-up for the National League Rookie of the Year in 2018 to Ronald Acuna Jr. and then a runner-up for the MVP in 2021 to Bryce Harper. Is this a guy you think could win an MVP somewhere down the line?
No, I expect him to, and not just one. I think more than one MVP, considering how young he was when he got to the big leagues, just 19.
Next offering is in for a strike. Just misses with that one.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
And the righty deals. Got him. And the Padres waste a chance. 3 runs, 4 hits, no errors, but 2 are left stranded. We're through 5. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Padres 3. Back here in San Diego. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Gabriel Moreno. Cosgrove back to work. Now fly ball to right center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 1 away. Geraldo Perdomo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. A switch hitter batting right. Perdomo, 23 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. The 0-1. Line drive, caught.
Well, baseball can be cruel, can it? I mean, sometimes it gives and sometimes it takes away. He did everything right on that swing, but he's got nothing to show for it.
Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swinging a foul straight back. And that's outside. And it's 1-1. And now the lefty. And a count 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Nothing doing for the offense that time. To the bottom of the 6th we go. 4-5-6 coming up. It's the Diamondbacks 6 and the Padres 3. Bottom of the 6th inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Padres, Manny Machado. Manny Machado, his brother-in-law, is former major leaguer Yonder Alonso. Both those kids grew up in Miami, and of course Alonso, a guy who ended up having a nice major league career. Ball one low. Machado in his 11th season a member of the 1,000 hit club, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. And a foul ball. And a 1-1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Everything came together for him. Didn't make quality contact on the ground ball to the pull side, but sometimes it's just a matter of finding the hole in the defense.
Now here's Xander Bogaerts now. First offering misses the mark.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Righty to the plate.
Ball 2.
Swing and a miss.
2 balls,
And
1
that's
strike.
1. Machado on at first, nobody out. Next pitch is
3-1.
downstairs.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher.
Peterson over to second, relay to
Out.
first, double play. So 2 down now, and here is Jake Cronenworth.
Really nice swing in his last at bat. Shot a line drive into center field.
That one's in there. Strike 1. On the ground, out to short. And he beats it.
Yep,
He's
he made
safe.
it.
The effort was there with the jump throw. You gotta love it, but it just wasn't in time. Still a really impressive play just to get to that ball and make it close at first. And not every shortstop can even make that play.
And here comes the power hitting catcher, Gary Sanchez. He's 0 for 1. Way outside.
1-0.
Ball 1. Righty delivers. Check swing. Went
1-1.
around. And now it's even 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Here comes Cronenworth around third. He will score. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Back-to-back base hits. Loud contact leads to the double. And you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So digging in, Garrett Cooper.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner into center.
First
No.
pitch just misses.
Yeah, I'm surprised we didn't see a visit from the pitching coach here. Just to remind him, focus on the hitter. Don't worry about anything else.
On the ground to the left. Down the
Ball.
line, and it's foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Runner holds at third, so even with 2 outs, they didn't risk it.
These guys are relentless. Just till the bell sounds, they are going to keep coming at you, trying to get you into the corner and knock you out.
Now the Diamondbacks manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Brandon Fack out of the game, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. Number 30 gets the ball now. Hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Here's the center fielder, Trent Grisham. First offering, and it just misses.
1 ball, no strike.
And the right-hander deals. That's a slider for a strike. The Diamondbacks with some movement in the pen. Kevin Ginkel appears to be getting loose. Mantiply getting loose as well. Right-handed reliever. And the count 1-2. Two outs. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits. Fights that one away. Still 1-2. The pitch. And
Ball.
the 1-2 misses to even the count. Swing and a miss, and that is that. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now a 6-4 ball game. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Steven Wilson.
Well, he's been a bit of a wild card out there in terms of throwing strikes. He's definitely struggled with free passes this year.
And now it's going to be Ketel Marte. He's already homered here in this one. And a pitch. And the slider catches the zone.
You know, these
No
D-backs
balls, 1
showing
strike.
great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. The numbers say their chase rate, or swings at pitches
No, that's
outside
too
the zone,
high.
is under 25%, and I think that's a big reason why they're scoring runs.
1-1 now. And now the count
1 ball,
1-2
2
after
strikes.
the swing and the miss.
By not chasing out of the zone, they're getting good pitches to hit. When you can do that, you have a much better chance to square up the baseball and do damage like they have so far.
The 1-2.
Ball 2.
And now
Full
it's
count.
filled up. Definitely not a partay for Ketel Marte. Stepping in, Tommy Pham. Found back our way, and that's out of play. 2013 in the playoffs, you caught one as the Red Sox played the Rays in the division series.
I sacrificed
Ball.
a bracelet. It was my wrist and my hand.
Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. Luis Garcia is loosening up. This would be his first appearance for the club. Next offering is in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. That's his second strikeout.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Walker stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. There's a strike. Kicks and deals. Next offering misses down and away. This one high in the air to left center. Soto gets under it. Puts the squeeze on that one, and that'll end the inning. And the Diamondbacks down in order. They're up 6-4. Set for the last half of the 7th. So here's the Padres DH, Ha-Sung Kim. And the pitch. And there's the strike.
0-1.
Come and get me fastball right there. He didn't look ready for the velocity. I think it'd be a mistake to throw him anything off speed right here.
Next one off the plate inside. 1-1. Tied him up inside with that
1-2.
Here comes a pitch.
2-2.
The punch out there, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Crushed in the air, left center field, way back there, no doubt about it. He sends it out of here, and they close the gap. It's 6-5.
Good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Now on the mound for the Diamondbacks, Joe Mantiply.
This guy's a strike thrower. He's done an excellent job of avoiding walks so far this season.
Now the youngster Juan Soto. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Heart of the order coming through now, and with 1 home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
That's through there for a strike. Kicks and fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got him! 2 gone now. Manny Machado up to the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch, and he just misses. Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. So now 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the
2-2.
outside edge, and now the count is 2-2. Bounce to the left side. Perdomo on
Out.
the first. Machado out of the play. And that is that. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. And the home team down a run. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Welcome back. We go to the eighth. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a pitch. That one's in there. And that is strike one.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
And that's
Ball
a
one,
little bit
up.
high. 1 ball, 1 strike. And here it comes. Got it by him for the K.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
So up next, Jace Peterson, 1 for 3. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That one missing
No, that's
inside.
a ball.
Just
Ball.
missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Two now. And that's
That's
just
foul.
foul.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
And another
Full
ball.
count.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter. At this point in the ball game, you know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. 2 outs, base is empty. Alec Thomas getting ready to hit. And
Ball.
the first pitch misses in the dirt. And a good
Ball.
eye there.
2 balls, no strikes.
Next pitch
Ball.
misses, and that's ball 3.
See right.
He takes a strike.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
The 3-1.
Full
Swing
count.
and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
And that one in the air center field. Grisham makes the play, and it's out number 3. So 1-2-3 go the Diamondbacks as it remains a 6-5 ball game. Miguel Castro comes on now. He last pitched 2 days ago. And here comes Xander Bogaerts. Bogaerts, who wears that number 2 on his back for his idol, Derek Jeter. And he deals.
Ball.
And takes low for ball 1. Activity in
1-0.
the Arizona bullpen. Paul Sewald, the closer, getting cranked up for a possible save opportunity. The tying run at the plate.
That's
So
a
2
ball.
balls and no strikes. And delivers
Ball.
outside. So definitely a little wild right out of the gate.
Well, it can be a little tough coming from the bullpen mound to this mound, but you've got to find a way to get ahead in the count quickly. He hasn't. We'll see how this at-bat turns out.
Here's a 3-0.
D
And that one
Rod.
is in for a strike. Pop foul out of play off to the right. And a swing and a miss. One gone here.
Pretty big strikeout right there to start this 8th inning. Down 1, maybe a leadoff base runner really makes this inning a bit more interesting. But now this offense has to switch from possibly trying to manufacture a run to needing to run into something or just try to string multiple hits together to get a run across the plate.
Jake Cronenworth will hit next. First
Ball
pitch
1.
doesn't find the zone.
1 ball. No strikes.
That one fouled off. And now
Ball
2
2.
and 2.
2-2.
In the air, left field. Gurriel trying to get there. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
As good as he's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand, you cannot hang a breaking ball right there. Lucky it stayed in the ballpark.
Gary Sanchez now.
Really good piece of hitting last time going to the opposite field.
First
Ball,
offering,
no.
misses the mark. Inside.
High.
and it
Dead
hit him.
ball. That hit him.
So, Boog, if you had to take one for the team, where would you want to get hit?
Chris, I think I'd have to say upper hamstring. Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Padres.
Right now, they're looking for something hit hard into the gaps, give them an opportunity with 2 outs to score that run from first.
There's the strike with a single base runner. Because of all the power, they are dangerous to tie this thing up or take the lead. Sanchez off of first with 2 away. Next
Ball
offering
1.
is downstairs. Got him swinging.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Good job of getting out of the jam.
We're back. It's the top of the 9th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Luis Garcia.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
Gabriel Moreno now at the plate. The pitch.
Ha!
Strike one. Garcia
No
measures
ball.
6 feet
1
2
strike.
inches. He features a sinker, a slider, a splitter, and he works in a four-seamer. And the righty deals. And now
Ball.
it's even up.
The only adjustment he needs to
1
make
ball,
is
1
his
strike.
target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
The 1-1. Gets under it and pops it up. Cronenworth hauls it in for the out. And there's one down. And the batter will be the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo. The MO for him is contact. A guy who's going to deliver average, not a ton of power. He's looking to hit a line drive somewhere.
Well, that's why it's a team.
No.
When you look at a lineup, he's a great two-hole hitter or a guy that you could put at the bottom to help turn that lineup over to have some momentum for your top hitters coming up to the plate.
And that one fouled off. Here's a 1-1. He swings and fouls one off. Next
Ball,
offering
no.
misses, and the count's even at 2. Popped up. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 down. Now up next for Arizona, Corbin Carroll.
Not looking like they'll be adding any insurance runs heading to the bottom of the 9th, so it's going to be on the bullpen to hold this lead.
Yep.
That pitch in for a strike. It's 0-1. One-run game here in the top of the 9th. Oh, he hit him.
That hit him.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Well, that's pretty much the last thing you're looking to do with 2 outs and the bases empty. You have the opportunity to be really aggressive with that hitter. You don't want to wake up an offense, and you don't want to give a team an extra out.
Marte
No,
in
that's a
now.
ball.
Takes ball 1 off the plate.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate.
He's safe.
Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
And the right-hander deals. Fires across
He's
the
out.
diamond. They get the out on Marte. Out number 3. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. And 9-1-2 scheduled to lead off the bottom of the 9th. It's the Diamondbacks 6, Padres 5. Paul Sewald into the game.
Left-handed batter at the plate, and he's been excellent in those matchups this year, so this seems like a calculated move.
Now Bob Melvin going with a pinch hitter, Jose Azocar. The pitch. That clips the corner.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
At the belt and fires. Off the
That's
plate,
out.
and it's a ball and a strike. One-run game, bottom 9.
1-2.
Through that one for strike 2.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pitch.
And it finds its way through for a hit.
One of the hardest things to do in the game, to stay mentally and physically ready for the big opportunity, and he came through for his club right there.
Now it's the DH, Ha-Sung Kim. Bunts it in the air. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down. So man aboard, one down, and it's Tatis at the plate. He's already homered in this game. Singy, you got to appreciate a guy who's this good defensively. I mean, watching him track balls in the outfield, it is beautiful. On the ground, right side. Goes to second for one. Throw to first, but he beat it. Here's Juan Soto.
Well, with pretty good speed over there at first base, I think the pitcher's got to slow everything down. Hold the ball a little bit, step off, just try to break the rhythm and timing of a potential base steal.
No.
And that one just misses.
1-0.
A ball and no strikes.
Well, that's a big run over there at first base. He's got some speed. Let's see if they send him.
And a 1-0. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Gurriel has it sized up. He's got it. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game.
Every team wants a reliable closer, and that's exactly what he delivers for his squad. They expect to win when he's on the mound at the end of the ball game, and he just produced his 25th save of the year.
Final line score for our ball game this afternoon. For the victorious Diamondbacks, 6 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 on base. For the Padres, 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 7 on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 34 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
By my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. The first half of the All-Star break is behind us, and partner, it's go time in the second half.
And if you want to be playing meaningful games at the end of September, you got to put your head down and grind for the next 8 weeks.
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So just about set now. Pitching in our game today, Seth Lugo.
Well, coming into this game, hitters are batting under 250 against this starting pitcher. So it just shows you how effective he's been. He's been able to move his pitches around, add and subtract, change up the look so that hitters don't get too comfortable and start squaring up the baseball. We'll see what he's got in this one.
All right, ready to go here. This is Corbin Carroll. The wind and the pitch. Around first and hustling for second. And he's got a leadoff double.
That was a thing of beauty. He may have been a little behind the pitch, but by getting that barrel into the hitting zone early on in his swing, he was able to meet it and still shoot a line drive down the line and left.
Here's Ketel Marte. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Righty delivers.
Hey.
Carroll leads off second with nobody out. Strike two.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
In the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it. And he makes the catch. Runner tagging for third. Finds the tag, and they get 2. Double play.
Man, you have to be sure if you're tagging from second base that you're going to move up to third with no problem. And I know he wasn't out by very much, and it took a great throw to get him, but you're already in scoring position, so it's just a foolish decision to try and push it there.
Here's Tommy Pham. And that's in there for strike one.
0-1.
Curveball over for a called strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Oh, 0-2 now. Hard hit, but right at him and left. No score as we head to the bottom of the first. Back here at the ballpark, and starting in this one, Brandon Pfaadt. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Ripped, but it curls foul. The 0-2. And that's
Ball.
downstairs and outside.
1-2.
That misses the
2-2.
zone. The count now 2-2. The pitch. And now the
Full
count
count.
filled up 3-2. And there's ball four.
Take your base.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Fernando Tatis Jr. to hit here.
Aye.
That's in there, and it's 0-1. Fernando Tatis Jr. continues to be one of the most dynamic talents in the game. That season he put together in 2021, one of the best in Padres history. There's a strike.
He's such a special player at a young age. He led the National League in home runs in just his 3rd season in the bigs, and he went on the injured list twice in that season.
Not
1-2.
even close there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Nobody out. Runner at first. Goes down looking. Juan Soto now. Fat picks to first.
He's
Back
safe.
standing. He's in there safely. With Tatis, you think about his dad. Fernando Sr. played 11 years in the big leagues, and right now we see
Safe.
so many sons of former big league players playing in the big leagues, the likes of Biggio and Bichette and Guerrero, along with Tatis. In the air, left field, and that'll fall for a base hit. Gurriel to third, not in
he's safe.
time. He's safe. Here's Manny Machado.
Hey.
And the pitch is in for a strike. 0-1. First and third, 1 down. That one hooked foul. Here's the 0-2. Just
Ball,
misses
no.
the mark outside the zone.
It's a good take.
Swings and misses. Blew the express right by his bat for strike 3.
Certainly a strikeout situation right there. The infield playing back, and this pitcher has to step up and get the swing and miss. Really nice job of attacking the hitter at the plate. Pretty big 2-out at bat coming up now.
Here's Xander Bogaerts. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Right-hander kicks, deals. Ground ball, Walker takes it himself.
He's out.
With room to spare, and that's the inning. Padres leave a pair. Scoreless after 1. Back here at Petco Park, and now it's Christian Walker. Lugo back to work. Hard ground ball, base knock.
All over that one right there. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Ground ball could be 2. Bogaerts. The throw to second. On to Cooper, and it's a double play.
Well, almost any time you roll over and send a 2-ball to short at this level, you can pretty much count on a double play. Middle infielders are just so reliable, and they work on these plays all the time, so it almost becomes like second nature.
Now it's Jace Peterson. There's a strike.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
No score here in the second. And there's a fly ball deep right field. And in one hops the wall. And that's a double.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
And in scoring position with 2 away. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Alec Thomas. And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch 2-out double made this inning interesting.
And now 2-0. Peterson stands at second with 2 gone. The 2-0 is in for a strike. That's inside.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
On the ground right side, and it hits the bag. No throw here. First and third now with 2 out.
Man, he just absolutely turned on that one. Ripped it down the line. Nice job of staying in his mechanics.
So 2 on with 2 away. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
1 ball, no strikes.
Corners are occupied with 2 down. That's in there. And it's 1-1.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage.
Ball 2.
Just missing there. And the count is even 2-2. Two outs.
Ball.
And that's outside. Geraldo Perdomo on deck for Arizona. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Check on the runner. Thomas.
He's safe.
Back easily. Rip to third. Machado throws to first in time. That ends the frame. 2 left on. We go to the bottom of inning number 2. We're tied 0-0. And welcome back. Now here is Jake Cronenworth. Now the right-hander ready to go. Still no score. And there's a strike on the outside corner. Jake Cronenworth, the Michigan kid. He played at the University of Michigan. Rays took him in the 15 draft in the 7th round.
No ball.
A lot of hockey. Eventually made his big league debut with the Padres. Chris, he's been an all-star twice. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. He got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
And now it's the catcher, Gary Sanchez. In there, and it's 0-1.
Yeah, and when he came up to the big leagues, just seeing how quickly he was comfortable, looked like a veteran player, and just solid skills all the way around. To me, he was kind of that sneaky favorite player that I had.
Here's the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one. Versatile player defensively, can play all over the place. In college, he was a two-way guy. They not only used him as a middle infielder, but he closed games, and the Rays actually used him that way at AAA in terms of letting him throw some meaningful innings as a reliever. And now it's Garrett Cooper up to hit. First offering, and it just misses. Next offering is fouled back.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Now this is in the air down the line. Carroll puts the squeeze on that one, and that is the third out of the inning. Padres go down quietly. We'll move to the third with no score. Welcome back. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Geraldo Perdomo. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average, but one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. First pitch, and he just misses. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The wind to kick, the 2-0.
Hey.
Righty to the plate.
Dangerous spot for that slider right there. Didn't seem to quite finish out front and get that sharp break. Tell you what, he doesn't want to throw that pitch again.
That's a check.
Swing,
Did he
tried
swing?
to hold up. Now it appeal to third. And no swing, says Joe McDonald. The wind to the pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow left field. One up, one down. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Led off this game with a double. Swings through that one.
No ball.
0-1.
One strike.
This guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
Next offering in the
1-1.
dirt. And that is ball one. Top of the third, no score. Next
2-1.
offering way off the plate.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
The pitch. And that
Ball.
one missing low. Good
Ball
plate
four.
appearance
Take your
there.
base.
Able to take the walk.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 1. First offering misses the mark.
Good speed on the base pass. He handles the bat
very well. I wouldn't be surprised if the skipper puts on some type of hit and run or run and hit.
Ball 2.
Misses inside. 2 balls,
2-0
no
to
strikes to
count.
count. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else,
Ball
I mean,
3.
this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
3-0 down. Double play ball to second. On to Bogart.
Out.
And they can't
That's
buy
an
a
out.
break. Their third double play already ends the third inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. We're tied 0-0. Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third, and now the center fielder, Trent Grisham. Grisham hitting 9th in today's lineup, and he won a Gold Glove last season. And the first
No,
pitch
that's a
misses
ball.
for ball 1. Now one
Ball.
missed. Left-hand hitter waits.
Did he
Grisham
swing?
checks his swing. Appeal down to third. And Joe McDonald says he went around. Next
Ball.
pitch misses inside. And
3
that's
balls,
ball 3.
1 strike.
Well, there's the strike.
Back-to-back
Full
fastballs
count.
in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
The
Ball
3-2
4.
is
Take your
off
base.
the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
His ability to draw walks has been something that's been part of his career since day one.
Ha-Sung Kim, the next up for the Padres. Walked to open the ball game. That one's in there, 0-1.
Felt impressed that
0-1.
he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count, then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
The 0-1. And that
Ball
misses
1.
off the outside edge. The 1-1. In the air to left center. Thomas sizing it up. Pulls it in on the run. And there's one down. Now it's Fernando Tatis Jr. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Chris, let's not
1-0.
forget that Tatis was the cover guy. MLB The Show 2021. Everybody remembers that.
Yes, they do.
In the air out towards right center. Thomas makes the grab. 2 down. And now it's Juan Soto. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And he swings and misses,
No ball.
and it's 0-1.
1 strike.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to
Six.
give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
Grisham, the runner at first with 2 gone. Oh, and 2 as
No
he
ball.
waves at
2
that
strikes.
one. Got him. And that will end the inning. So no runs, no hits, no errors, and 1 left on. 3 innings complete. We're tied 0-0. Back here in San Diego, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Tommy Pham. Lugo back to work. And misses inside. That's off the mark, and that's ball 2. Late on that fastball. Next
Ball
one
3.
is off the plate. Ball 3. And a pitch. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
I'm not sure that was the exact location the pitcher wanted, but it worked. He got the swing and miss, and I'm sure a bit of sigh of relief after seeing that one go through the zone.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone. And that one a little bit high.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Out to short, Bogarts. Tosses across to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. Here's Gurriel. He hit into a double play his first time up. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
He's been very consistent with his command out there on the mound, consistently throwing at the knees. Pretty impressive when a guy can repeat his delivery like this.
Next offering is outside. That misses.
Ball 2.
2 balls and a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a base hit into right center field.
Just so sound in his mechanics. Hits against a firm front side, and the hands just continue to carry through the middle of the field.
2 outs, runner at first. Jace Peterson stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Doubled in his first AB. That one finds the corner. It's 0-1. Here comes a pitch. Lifted in the air, right field. Tatis drifts towards it. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. 1 left for the Diamondbacks. And we're still knotted at 0. Ready to go, bottom 4. Stepping in for San Diego, Manny Machado.
Hey, Boog, did you know Manny Machado is the youngest player in history to have a walk-off grand slam in both leagues?
I did not know that. And the right-hander back to work. And ball one.
You know, these Padres,
One ball,
as this
no
game
strike.
goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those
Ball
chases
two.
that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
Next
Ball,
pitch
no.
inside, and it's 3-0. And the 3-0 finds the zone. The wide to kick the pitch. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Kicks and fires. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. And here it comes. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Three-two. Knocks it down.
Save.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. Grounded out his first time. In there for strike one. Runner at first with no outs here. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Just a bit late on that 0-1 breaking ball. 0-2 hole now. He's going to have to shorten up, tighten things up if he's going to have a good at bat.
And the pitch. And a swing and a miss. And one away.
Well, that's the money maker right there. 2 strikes, slider down and away from a same side thrower as the hitter. I mean, that's just tough. You're looking to protect with 2 strikes and very difficult to lay off.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time.
High.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And he deals. Slap the other way, foul. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Quite the start to this game on the mound, looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already, so this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Gary Sanchez at the plate.
That's
Started
a check.
after the
Did he
0-1
go?
pitch, and now a check down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing, according to Eric Summerskill. Now the 0-1. And that one finds its way through. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away. Garrett Cooper, the next up for the Padres. And the
No,
pitch is
off the
outside,
plate.
ball 1. And the right-hander deals. High fly ball out towards left field. That one's got a chance. He sends it out of here. Home run number 15 on the year. And that's how they take the lead. It's 3-0. Listen to these fans.
This place is absolutely buzzing right now. You can feel the energy all the way up here in our broadcast booth. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So 2 down. Trent Grisham, the next up for the Padres. And that's in there for strike one. And that's counted away. That one finds the zone. 1 and 2. 2 down, nobody on. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2 again. And a ball evens the count. Struck him out looking. But the big blow of the inning comes right here. A 3-run homer. It's now 3-0. You're dialed into the show. Ready now for the 5th inning. Alec Thomas now. We talk about guys with good speed, and definitely he has it. But pushing the offense aside for just a second, Chris, it's the defensive side that I think the speed factors in the most. Right side, Cronenworth. To first,
He's out.
The leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Gabriel Moreno. He's 0 for 1.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
Pitch in for a strike. 0-1.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Comes up empty. That's
No ball.
strike 2.
2 strikes.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 1 down, base is empty. Pitch
Ball.
misses inside. And the count 1 and 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him out front for strike 3.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, the sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location. But clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
And there's a foul ball. Hit hard, but foul off to the left. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1 and 2.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that, and good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
The pitch. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. Nothing doing for Arizona. Still down 3-0. Back here at Petco Park. Now it's going to be Ha-Sung Kim. The right-hander back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. And that is in for a strike. 0-2 now. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And that's the first out in the bottom of the fifth.
I got to think that was the plan all the way. He set him up with a high fastball and then bury that curveball down low to get him swinging. Now, especially with how effective pitchers work up in the zone these days, that's a devastating combination.
Tatis
Ball,
up
no.
to the plate for the third time as he looks at one down low.
Hey,
Next
right.
offering is in for a strike. White Sox traded Fernando Tatis Jr. to the Padres in 2016 for James Shields and cash considerations. Tatis wondered,
One ball,
is it me? Am I
2
not
strikes.
good enough?
Well, Boog, I think it was just a mistake by the Chicago White Sox that they still regret to this day. Sure, he was good enough, and he's proved that when healthy as a big leaguer.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat.
Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Man at first with one gone. So digging in now for San Diego, Juan Soto. Tatis runs. Pitch
No.
outside. Throw to
Hey.
second. Great job. Check
Ball,
swing.
no.
No appeal.
2 balls,
2-0.
no
Bullpen
strike.
activity starting up now. Number 30 up and throwing. Ginkel warming up as well. Runner leads away at second.
Ball.
Good pitchers make pitches in
3
big
balls,
situations.
no
And right
strike.
here with a middle-of-the-order hitter up, runner in scoring position, he's got to find a way to throw a quality strike.
Swing and a miss as
3-1.
they green light him.
3-0 hack right there. Say, man, I'm going to go for it.
Next
Hey.
offering finds the zone of the count
Full
is
count.
full. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
And now it's Manny Machado. 1 for 2. First pitch
No,
doesn't
that's a
find the
ball.
zone. Tatis at second. Soto over at first with one away. Foul ball there. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He sends a rocket to left. His 22nd homer of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 6-0. He absolutely feasts on right-handed pitching and devours that one for a homer.
And you can see that's what he expects of himself. And bat after at bat, he's that confident. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Left-hander on now, Tyler Gilbert.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning.
And here is Xander Bogaerts.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
And that's
Ball.
outside. Still only one out here in the inning. And a foul ball. The next
Ball
offering
two.
misses. And a count 2-1. And now the lefty.
That's a
Bogaerts
check. What do you
started
got?
after it, tried to hold up. Now a look to first, and Eric Summersgill punches him out. That's a strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Stepping in for San Diego, Jake Cronenworth. That's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss as he
0-2.
was out front.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Slides, but he can't come up with it.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
No.
First pitch, and he just misses. A swing and a miss, and that's
1-1.
strike 1. And now
Ball.
2 balls and a strike. Way out front for
2
strike
balls.
2.
2 strikes.
He goes down looking. Manny Machado with the blast for the Padres. It's now a 6-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. Welcome back. Top of the 6th inning. And stepping in is the speedy Corbin Carroll. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And it's 0-1. And there's
1-1.
Off the mark
Ball.
there. Now 2 balls and a strike.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
The wind and the pitch. Up the middle. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Ketel Marte up to the plate. First
No,
pitch
that's
just
down.
misses.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and part of the order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Righty delivers. Sliced hard but foul. Good
Ball
eye on
two.
that spot.
2-1.
Next offering is fouled back. 2-2 now. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again.
Ball
Next
3.
pitch is outside.
He
Full
should
count.
get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Out towards right center field. Grisham settles under it. And puts the squeeze on that. And there's one away. At the plate, Tommy Pham. Pham goes 6'1", 35 years old, and though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter.
That's a
That's in
strike.
there. That's strike one.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
Next offering is in for a strike. Strikes. And there's two away.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right now.
Christian Walker, the next to hit. That one's in there, 0-1. Carroll off of first with two away. In the dirt, and it's a ball and a strike as the runner holds. Here's a 1-1. And another ball.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a
No,
curve
that's
is
a
down
ball.
and in.
Well, these guys have had a
3
hard
balls,
time
1
scoring
strike.
in this one. The guy out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
On the ground. Bogarts. Jump throw. And
Out.
that'll do it.
Pure athleticism on that one. In the air, legs split a bit, and fires across the diamond. He's going to get a lot of high fives in the dugout.
And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Garrett Cooper.
The first base ace, Garrett Cooper.
The pitch. Inside,
Ball 1.
just missed. Gilbert goes 6 feet 3 inches. He throws a cutter, a 4-seamer, a 2-seamer, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. That's hard hit on the line. Brings it in with a nice running grab. And a quick out, number 1. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. A strikeout and a walk. And that one wrapped foul. 0-1.
Inside.
Swing and a miss.
1-2.
As he was out front that time. And it's even up.
2-2.
At the belt and fires.
Ball
3-2
3.
now.
Really good take,
Full
especially
count.
with 2 strikes.
Got him looking for the K.
Well, that curveball had some pretty good break to it. As you can see, the hitter just locked up a little bit. Thought it was a great pitch to hit, but sometimes you're looking for something else and you can't pull the trigger.
Kim
Ha!
in the box now. No balls and a strike.
No ball.
Well, an at
One
bat can
strike.
be a little bit of a dance. Strike 1 here, but a few more pitches. We'll see how it turns out.
Yo 1. And that's
1-1.
too high. Slapped foul. Line drive caught. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Back here at the ballpark, and now Lourdes Gurriel Jr. The wind of the pitch. That
No.
one misses. Ball 1.
Definitely
1-0.
a frustrating day for the offense, but when they look at it, this guy's had his best stuff. Been painting the corners, working on the edges, and changing speeds. Just a difficult one. You tip your cap.
Next
That's a
offering
ball.
is down low, and
2-0.
the count is 2-0. Just off the
Inside.
inside edge. And it's fouled away. Three-one is on the way.
Hee-haw!
Well, this guy on the mound's done a
Full
lot
count.
better than we would have expected, and the hitters just don't seem to have the right game plan. They're taking too many mistake pitches for called strikes.
The pitch.
Hee-haw!
Strikes goes Gurriel. 1 down. Next to hit for Arizona, Jace Peterson. There's a
D-Rod.
strike at the knees. It's 0-1.
And it really looks like
0-1.
these hitters have been in between with their timing today. Good fastball, excellent slider, but they've not been able to commit to one
Part
velocity
2.
and stay there.
No balls. 2 strikes.
And the 0-2. Ball 1 there.
I always remember watching
1 ball,
Johan
2 strikes.
Santana pitch, and when he was in his prime, you would see a lot of guys out in front, right-handers pulling that change up in the stands, and then fouling the fastball the opposite field up into the stands.
Swings and misses, and 2 away now.
Well, you rarely ever see 3 curveballs in a row because that's one of those pitches that's most effective when you haven't seen it recently. You might see 3 sliders in a row, but right there, he was feeling that curveball and figured he could finish with that pitch.
Thomas
D-Rod.
in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Popped up left side. Bogarts on the move. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that's the inning. This one pretty well decided at this point. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Padres 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Back here in San Diego, and now Fernando Tatis Jr. Gilbert back to work. Good
Ball.
eye right there. Movement in the bullpen. Number 30 getting loose out there. Tatis waits. That's
Ball.
a little bit low.
2-0's the count. Hey.
And that's in for a strike. That's through there for a strike. Next one
Full
misses,
count.
and the count is filled up. Hit hard, that gets through.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Now the youngster Juan Soto.
Hook
That's a
one.
strike. 0-1. Left-hand batter waits. And a foul ball. Tatis aboard here at first with nobody out. On the ground left side. 6, 4,
Got in.
3. And
Out.
they turn the double play. Here's Machado. He's already homered here in this one. And the
Ball
first
one.
pitch misses for ball 1. And that one is
2-0.
inside.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next offering
No.
misses. And now 3-0.
Hey.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Here's a rocket out to left. Gurriel handles the chance, and that will end the inning. So the Padres with a new arm on the mound, Steven Wilson. He's pitching on 2 days rest. Now the D-backs catcher, Gabriel Moreno.
The catcher, number 14, Gabriel Moreno.
And the pitch. And
Hard.
that gets the inside corner for a strike. Lifted in the air, right center field. Tatis makes a nice grab at a full sprint. And now the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Yeah.
In there, and it's 0-1. Bullpen action for the Padres. Luis Garcia getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. The righty deals. Just
Ball.
missed. They say you win.
1-2.
The pitch.
2-2. Ha! Hey!
Without a swing. Fastball to letters froze him for strike 3. Back to the top of the lineup, Corbin Carroll getting ready to hit. On a line, base hit. Now he'll turn for second. Pulls in with a double. Third hit for him today. So digging in, Ketel Marte. See the velocity, 97 with that fastball. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that one moves his feet. The 2-0 is in for a strike.
Backdoored him with the breaking ball. Just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
That pitch gets the corner. 2 balls, 2 strikes to count with 2 outs. Kicks and deals. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Next pitch just misses. And now it's 3-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. Soto makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Padres 6 and the Diamondbacks nothing. Bottom of the inning. Now here's Xander Bogaerts now.
The shortstop,
Here comes a pitch. Swing and a ball popped up. Marte pulls it down, and there's one down.
the second baseman.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. 1 for 3.
That's a
Started
check.
after
Did he
it,
swing?
appeal to third, and yes, he offered at it. Left-hand hitter waits, and it goes
That's
just
foul.
foul. The 0-2. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Rip towards third. Tosses to first.
Out.
And a couple of quick outs. There's Gary Sanchez.
With this kind of lead, he can swing freely. Try to hit the ball out of the park. Do what he loves to do.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
No balls. 1 strike.
That's
Ball.
down and in. And a pitch. In the dirt. Throw to first. In time.
Got him. That's
so
an
the
out.
drop third strike doesn't hurt him, and that's that. Welcome back. Now, Tommy Pham. And the right-hander back to work. Ball one, no strikes. Wilson, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Next
Ball
offering
two.
upstairs.